And meet Zainab. She's not your typical influencer flashing Lambos and private jets. Zainab makes organic skincare products right here in Dubai. She started Desert Blooms because, like a lot of us, she was sold on the dream. Be your own boss, make millions, and live life on your terms. But as Zainab found out, the road to entrepreneurship is paved with more potholes than a Sheikh Zayed Road construction zone. This is her story, and trust me, it's a wild ride through the myths and realities of starting a business. Let's be real, nobody starts with $1 million anything except maybe trust fund kids, and even then, it's debatable. Zainab launched Desert Blooms with just 3 things: rose oil, argan soap, and a camel milk cream. Her first sale, a local flea market right here in Dubai. No Silicon Valley VC funding, no Super Bowl ad, just hustle. The lesson: you don't need a revolutionary idea to start, you just need to start. Validate your idea, get feedback, then worry about taking over the world. Yeah, Zainab wishes. Try 80-hour work weeks for the first 2 years. Being your own boss means answering to everybody. Customers, suppliers, even the delivery guy who's lost in Jumeirah Village Circle. Again, Zainab was handling production, packing boxes, and even making late-night deliveries herself. The dream of working from the beach? More like working from your living room floor, surrounded by invoices and packing peanuts. Remember those Lambos we talked about? Not Zainab. For the first 2 years, every single dirham Desert Blooms made went straight back into the business. Zainab was living on half her old salary, cutting coupons, the whole deal. Building a business isn't about overnight riches. It's about slow, sustainable growth. It's like growing a date palm in the desert. It takes time, care, and a whole lot of patience. This myth cost Zainab big time. She needed a loan to expand, but the bank laughed her out of the room. Why? Well, she had no business plan, no clear financials, no projections, no nothing. It was back to the drawing board for her. Zainab spent weeks learning about financial forecasting, revenue models, all that fun stuff. She found a startup template online, customized it for Desert Blooms, and guess what? The bank approved her loan. Turns out a business plan isn't just paperwork, it's credibility. Here's the thing about being a solo founder. It's lonely at the top. Zainab was burning out trying to do it all. She needed help, and fast. That's when she met her future co-founder, a marketing whiz who knew how to get Desert Blooms in front of the right people. Suddenly, things weren't so overwhelming. They could divide and conquer, leverage each other's strengths, and actually sleep for more than 4 hours a night. Zainab had poured her heart and soul into Desert Blooms. She had amazing products, beautiful packaging, the works, but after 6 months she had a grand total of 50 customers. Turns out you can't just sit around waiting for customers to magically appear. Zainab realized she needed to get the word out. She started running targeted Instagram ads, participated in exhibitions, and collaborated with local influencers. And slowly but surely, the orders started rolling in. Sure, getting funding is tough, but managing it is a whole other beast. Zainab learned this the hard way when a major client delayed their payment for 3 months. Suddenly she was scrambling to pay suppliers, rent, even her own salary. Cash flow, my friends, is king. Zainab learned the importance of having an emergency fund, negotiating better payment terms, and diversifying her client base so she wasn't reliant on one big fish. Remember that saffron cream Zainab was so proud of? Yeah, it flopped. Hard. Turns out not everyone wants to smell like a biryani. But here's the thing about failure, especially in the Middle East, it can be brutal. One wrong move and you're the talk of every family gathering for the next decade. Zainab quickly learned that failing fast is important, but pivoting strategically is even more crucial. She took the feedback, discontinued the saffron nightmare, and focused on her best-selling products. Zainab loved creating skincare products. Mixing ingredients, testing formulas, it was her happy place. But bookkeeping, taxes, not so much. In fact, she almost missed a major tax filing deadline because she was so caught up in the creative side of the business. That's when she realized that passion is important, but it's not enough. You need to treat your business like, well, a business. That means systems, processes, and maybe even hiring an accountant. Sorry, Zainab! Just when things were going smoothly, BAM! The pandemic hit. Spa orders dried up overnight, and Zainab was left with a warehouse full of unsold products. Game over, right? Wrong. Zainab is nothing if not resourceful. She quickly pivoted again, this time launching do-it-yourself skincare kits for people stuck at home. The result? Sales skyrocketed by 200%. The lesson? Entrepreneurship is a roller coaster, not a straight line to the top. You have to be adaptable, resilient, and always ready to roll with the punches, especially when those punches are global pandemics. Zainab's story isn't just about skincare. It's about the hustle, the heart, and the harsh realities behind those glamorous entrepreneurial myths. It's about starting small, learning from mistakes, and never, ever giving up. So to all you aspiring entrepreneurs out there, don't let the myths hold you back. Start smart, do your research, build a solid plan, and get ready for the ride of your life. It's going to be messy, it's going to be challenging, but if Zainab's story teaches us anything, it's that with enough grit, adaptability, and a whole lot of camel milk cream, anything is possible.